All right, good afternoon. Welcome back here to Trader Minute. Great to have you aboard. We are about 90 minutes here from the market close, and let's go out and take a look at the challenge. Bank of America sitting option is sitting at $1.42 right here. Just updated that. Price of the stock is currently about 30.18. We need the stock level for profit taking to be at 30.61, so we're still short of that. And our time stop will click in tomorrow afternoon. A lot of different things could happen. It's put in about 1,000 gain here for the challenge, which isn't anything too outstanding. But on the right track, and banks do look good here today. Hopefully, we get some nice little follow through associated with it here tomorrow, rest of the day today, and into tomorrow. Now, this morning I showed a lot of the charts and where they were, and there weren't a lot of possible triggers out there. JD was one that was possible. Some of the retailers like Target, Under Armour were possible. And this right now we have one trigger on the board. JD did not trigger, but Target is triggering. We have a fresh 3-7 crossover to the upside on Target happening right here, and it is triggering bullish. So I'm going to go back and get into Target. Now this is a little bit different in terms of any other trade we've done for the challenge, for the sheer fact that I'm going to the August monthly options that are 24 days away. This challenge, we're doing all options 30 to 60 days. But when it comes to Target, if we go out another week, our spreads jump, and they jump significantly, and the cost of the options also jumps significantly. Why? Because earnings are priced in there to them. So, 24 days, it's not too bad. I'm going to get a little bit into the money here and just trade the option that, we traded before, the 87.5. We're not doing anything crazy here or anything like that. But let's come in here and see where things are at. And, last trade on Target, we did 13 contracts. I'm thinking maybe we just do the same here. It sure would be nice if Target would dip a couple cents here before I get in. I may not want to. Let's see here. I'm just making sure the alert is ready to go before I click the button here. And I think we'll do 13 contracts. I'm just verifying that here on my other screen. Yeah, let's do 13 contracts. Looks like it's deciding to move here. So come on, let's see what we get. I might as well just do a market order, huh? Yeah, let's just do market. 235 is my fill price there, so not the best fill price in the world, but 235 on 13 contracts, and there we go. 235 on 13 contracts here on Target. Make sure the alert goes out correctly here, and then we'll get to it. Price of the stock is 88.33. There we go. So let's come on in here and populate the data. I'm just gonna come in and we'll just redo it all. So Target. Today's date 7:23 p.m. 16th of August. 8750 calls. Right. 235. That's 5 cents cheaper than we got them the last time. Same number of contracts, and the stock entry price here 88.33. You'll notice we got the option cheaper, and the stock price is actually more expensive there, and that's just a product of time. Target ATR is $1.60, so just slightly less than it was, and that's product of consolidation. Stock exit levels, there we go. Stock profit level, whoops. All right, 91.53, 86.73. Let's just copy that cell right there. Time stop here would be 7:26 p.m. On the red, and then we have to go into what, Monday, Tuesday next week to get to the green time stop. So 7:30 p.m. All right, and what, 235 is the current price. So that puts cash in, about that $3,000 mark. And the trade is open. Whoops. Spell open correctly here. There we go. All right, so we are updated. We're running here with Target. We're running here with Bank of America, and what do we have? About $7,200 in play. The rest is in cash here for the challenge. So, about six, little more than $6,000 in cash. So plenty to make another trade. If we keep drifting up, and that's really what we've been doing with the challenge in July. Just drifting up. If we continue to drift up, we'll up the amount that goes into each trade here. I know there were a few questions about it, and yes, I have allocated a little bit less than this 30% after the 3,000 in gains, just slightly, but it's been a consistent under allocation there. We've talked about that a few times, so we'll keep it consistent, but it's probably time to start jumping that up here as we go forward. Okay. All right, so in on Target, and again, just 3-7 crossover action, and everything suggests it's ready for an upside breakout. Would sure be nice to see that that come into play. We finally got it a little bit here today on Bank of America, so hopefully we get some nice little follow through. Would be really nice to see this follow through up to 31 tomorrow, but that might be hoping for a little too much, but. Bottom line here today, the market is up a little bit. It rallied on, it had been rallying all day. After the morning, right? We had the morning, and then, this little stabilization had been rallying here. Sorry, not all day, but about 2 hours into the announcement. Then it was announced that the U.S. is sending people to China to talk face-to-face, trade talks. And so we got, a 6-point blip up, right? Come on, that's pretty darn small. That's not exactly game changing or anything like that. And then the market's just kind of hung out there since, and we see the S&P up about 16 points. And when we come in and we just kind of pull up the hourly chart and kind of where things are, the market's been here a lot. It's absolutely been here a ton, and does it have a catalyst to possibly go higher from here? Yeah, it sure does. Sure does, but we have seen this story happen how many times? We're sending people, we're not sending people. Trade talks this, trade talks that. If a deal does happen, the market is very caught off guard right here, and if we get a Fed rate hike and a trade deal happen at the same time, market could be seriously caught off guard and. See some really serious upside, especially with what we're seeing on earnings here so far, which when we compare them to the expected, they are coming in better than expected across the board here. Thanks for hopping on. Have yourselves a fantastic day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care.